Good morning, children. Today we will start a new chapter, Knowing Our Earth. Our Earth is a very big, it is a huge ball. Okay, so we cannot study at all, or we cannot see at a time the full Earth. For that, to study the Earth, we have made the model of the Earth, and that model of the Earth is known as globe. Globe is the model of the earth. So it is round in shape. It is round in shape like a ball, and a metal rod has gone through in between. It is like a ball and it is mounted. The globe is mounted on a stand. On a stand it is kept so that it can move. It can spin nicely. And a metal rod passes through its center. A metal rod is passed through its center so that it can spin, and we can turn the globe and we can see the position of the places of the on the earth of every place and the water bodies places, how the placement on the earth is actually. But it is big in size. We cannot carry. For that, to study a specific place, we have made a map. A map is usually handy. We can carry from one place to another, and it can be easily kept in the pocket, and it is mainly drawn on a flat piece of paper. And in a map, specific drawing is done on a specific. Suppose we want to know a specific place, about a specific place, so we have to study the map. There you can see the detailed information you will get on the map. For map, you have to study the directions also. We know we are having main 4 directions: north, east, south and west. These are the 4 major directions. So directions we are having north, east, south and west, and to study map we need to study the direction also. Now maps are of many kinds. You can have small maps also which are handy. You can easily keep in the pocket. Even you can see the large map also, on which all the whole world is drawn on a flat piece of paper, and they are so large that you can hang on the wall, and they are known as wall maps. Now a book of map is known as atlas. A book of map is known as atlas, where you can find different maps. Okay, maps are also various types. You can see physical map, political map. Political map means the maps which you depict all the countries, international and national boundaries you can see. And physical maps means where you can find out the mountains, plateaus, then water bodies, all those informations you are getting from the physical maps. Now, we can divide our globe into our earth into 2 parts. We are having mainly continents and oceans. So we are having 4 major oceans. They are the Pacific Oceans, Atlantic Oceans, Arctic Oceans and the Indian Oceans. Among them, Pacific Ocean is the largest one, and the smallest one is the Arctic Ocean. So in the oceans part, Pacific Ocean is the largest one, and the Arctic Ocean, Arctic Ocean is the smallest ocean. Now continents, there are 7 continents. There are how many continents? There are 7 continents. Among them, Asia is the largest one. We live in Asia. Asia is the largest one, and we live in Asia, and the smallest one is Australia. Australia is the smallest continent. So 7 continents are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia. So these are the Europe. Sorry, I missed Europe. So again I am telling: Asia, Africa, Europe, North America, South America and Antarctica and Australia. Among them, Asia is the largest continent and the Australia is the smallest continent, and we live in Asia. Asia is a vast continent. Now I want to show you the map. This is the picture of the globe. You can see nicely this is the picture of the globe, and in the center there is fixed with a metal one, and it is mounted on a rod, and it is stand, and the other one is it can move, spin nicely. So from the center one metal rod is passed so that it can spin nicely. And this is the world map. This is the world map on a flat piece of paper. The whole map of the world is drawn. So it may be smaller size also, larger size also. It may be larger or smaller. So in a globe, if you want to study, it will be not a detailed description. If at a glance, if you want to see the position of every place, the globe is perfect because you can see the accurate position. But map is a drawing on a flat piece of paper. Actually our earth is not flat, so our earth is round in shape, so some accuracy may not be there. But to study the map, we need to study some languages of the maps like scale, then directions, then colors, then symbols. These are required to study the maps. So whenever you are reading this chapter, go through the difference between globe and map. This is the first point. The names of the oceans, name of the continents, the largest oceans, the largest continent, the smallest oceans and the smallest continents, and the directions for which on which basis we study the map. So these are the key points and important points of this chapter. Very easy chapter. If you go through this chapter easily, you can learn by heart all the things. So the difference between globe and map is important. Name of the oceans are important. Name of the continents are important. Largest continent, smallest continents is important. And the deepest place on earth is Mariana Trench. That also you have to remember. That is in Pacific Ocean. In Pacific Ocean, the deepest place on the earth is Mariana Trench, which is found in the Pacific Ocean, the largest ocean in the world. Thank you, children.